thought that corporate woke madness was coming to an end. Guess what? You can think again. Take a look at your screen. This is from the Adidas website. Apparently, the company has a person who appears to be a male modeling a women's swimsuit. By the way, for the record, that is not me. Chest hair and all. Now, the photos were widely panned on Twitter and social media, with former NCAA swimmer Riley Gaines writing that woke campaigns like this are about erasing women. And South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace wrote, quote, I'm old enough to remember when women actually modeled women's bathing suits, not men. Anyway, let's give a warm reaction. We welcome the host of the Ingraham Angle live in studio, Laura Ingraham. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. There you go. You get the best. I don't get that reaction when I walk in.
As it should be.
Oh, thank you.
As it should be.
Can you explain this to me? Now, last night you had a great show, and you had on this group of women in a, sorority?
University of Wyoming.
Yeah.
KKG, Kappa Kappa Gamma.
Right.
The national chapter kind of forced them to admit a man into their sorority. You know, everyone says biological man. I find that redundant, so I just say a man. Okay. I like to keep it streamlined. So a man was allowed into the sorority, and so the girls are just describing their life in their house, where they're usually just so relaxed because they're all with each other, and they're walking to the the shower to get showered and ready for a party, and they see some schlub sitting on the couch, kind of leering at them silently. And
but it even got a little more.
Well, there's a time when
I'll let you delicately.
I'm not going to say
it,
but Sam is watching. I know. So Samantha's my senior producer, and she had written a word in the teleprompter, and I wasn't quite ready for that word, but it's something that men.
Go ahead, share away.
I'm not saying it, no, because it was a shock to me. But it was, no. Yeah.
I don't know. I think.
No, you don't know me if you think you can actually, peer pressure is going to work on me. But anyway, it was just horrifying for these girls, and so they're filing a lawsuit against the national chapter. And their point is, and they're really brave.
Right.
And their point is, we came to University of Wyoming and joined the sorority, and we're paying our dues because we want to be in a sisterhood, a true sisterhood. And this shatters that sense of safety, security, and togetherness as true sisters in a sorority. So
you are leaving out a really key detail. It got a little weird.
A guy, the man,
let's say,
became
was a little excited.
Yes,
right,
he became excited, and it was visible to one of the young ladies.
Now, why would any young woman in college have to go through that? Now, let's go back in time, not a long time ago. I thought we had a movement where men didn't treat women this way. Yeah. That was, the Me Too movement, et cetera. Now they're advocating it, they're helping it, they're aiding and abetting in it.
Yeah, because you identify for a period of time as something that then is politically, correct and woke, and so suddenly you get a lot of benefits, and you get the benefit of the doubt regardless of how it makes other people feel. So the girls' rights don't really matter. Their sensibility is ignored and dismissed. And meanwhile, the man in their sorority, he just gets to, do his Instagram and his influencing on social media and see how great everything is. Well, it's not great to these girls.
All right, let's just get your general thoughts where you see the 2020 presidential election going.
Well, populism is going to win in 2024. And I think you see changes. I'm going to talk about this next hour, but you see slight changes happening even in urban America. And I know people, you get depressed, right, when you see what happened in Chicago. You elect Brandon Johnson, he's worse than the other one. It's horrible and worse than Lightfoot. Yet you start seeing minority voters was going, wait a second, this isn't what we bargained for. We thought we were going to get more rights and maybe more respect and more opportunities. Instead, they're getting shafted. And that's what liberalism is doing. It shatters every institution, every tradition. It steamrolls it. And I think a lot of people in middle America and working class people feel like they're being steamrolled by the left. And I think you're going to see gradual changes. But Republicans have to show up in urban America. They have to show up.
They have to show up. Last night I got into this with Ronna McDaniel. Republicans better embrace early voting, voting by mail, and they better duplicate and surpass what Democrats are doing in terms of legal ballot harvesting.
Yeah, by the way, we have plenty of billionaires on our side. And instead of, having another building endowed in your name at, a fancy institution.
Save the country?
Yeah, why don't we save the country? How's that for a change? That's what we should do with our money.
Yeah. I know you got a great show tonight.
Yes.
How great is Laura? We love having her. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Laura's going to throw us out. All right, coming up, questions circulating around Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's alleged catastrophic car chase last night. Kayleigh McEnany and Clay Travis join me on set to discuss when we come back. Straight ahead.